just because there's so much stuff to find out, right? So people are going to start bringing their own flavors to characters too, figuring out what happens. So still the most exciting time for the game. I mean, I think it's going to keep it going for years to come because this game, it just has a lot of promise anyway.
Oh man, and we already got our next set loaded up here. It looks like it's going to be Invis versus Volzar21. And it's going to be Ken versus Juri. What you think about those characters?
Ken is just an electric character all around. I mean, we know he's going through his homeless man arc, but yeah, he's kind of like your upgraded Ryu, right? He's got a little more electric, or a little more fire to his punches and stuff like that. And Juri's just been a popular character since her release in 4.
This is awesome. I mean, already we're seeing like kind of what we were talking about before, like, yeah, you got to drive impact, those drive impacts back on reaction. Volzar showing us immediately what that looks like and getting a very strong lead at the start here. We're going to see what Invis can do. This is winners round 2, and I sure you can get the pressure off, and we're going right into those Juri kicks. What else can you do?
Oh, right now, oop, okay, great block there.
Nice.
Was able to get that parry. Yeah, fantastic anti-air. This is what she's good at too, being able to put out that long distance pressure and then trying to find a way to dive in. But Invis, good pressure of his own right now. Keeping it up. Oh, huge drive impact.
Okay, and a pretty good punish to boot there, going into the OD Dragon Punch version there, looking for an opening, going into these Jinrai kicks and mixing up. Is he going to go high? Is he going to go low? Is he going to go ahead and do the overhead? It's hard to say, but this is anyone's game. Pretty much next touch wins, and a beautiful block on the overhead from Invis is going to win him the round on a jab punish.
Yeah, I mean, Invis already won 2-1, I believe, here. Yep, to be able to get here to fight Volzar, and right now, definitely making it count. Okay, good parries.
Hey, got a little bit of footsies here, and you see taking the time, picking and choosing when to throw out those fireballs to kind of throw a little bit of a mix-up in the neutral game to make it a little bit less telegraphed, but still stuck in the corner here. Let's see if Volzar can keep him here, because last time he was able to get out with a DP. Is he going to DP on Wake Up? No, he doesn't.
No, he's going to try and find his way out. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, that's going to be the round right there. And that's the thing that you were talking about, too. These drive impacts, it's kind of hard to react to them, and that's going to be like the one growing pain everybody's going to have to really figure out here.
Yeah, especially just like the block string pressure too. Like, are you going to throw out more jabs so you can cancel into it earlier? Just if you go for a move that's a little bit to the middle, you find yourself in a bad spot. But there we go, EX Shoryuken. He's going to go ahead and be the reversal here as Invis is trying to bring himself back into this one.
Yeah. Invis's drive rushes have been really good so far. It's just a matter of like, he's not really finding the positioning he wants to be able to get these combo extensions so far.
Another EX DP. Honestly, the DPs have been hitting. Hasn't been punished for throwing one out yet. They've all connected, I want to say, thus far. Oh, he tries to drive impact and gets grabbed out of it. That's the other counterplay that people often forget.
And I like that. Volzar tried to get that drive rush into the grab, but Invis was ready for it. We're really getting down to the wire here, and Volzar going to clean up that first game. Nice and clean. They're having a good time.
And look how quickly you can get back into the game. That's why I love Street Fighter 6, right? You just mash start and X and you are just in it. So here we are into game number 2 now. Volzar has the lead, and there we go, another drive impact in the corner. And similarly, this is why you never want to be in the corner. Look how much punishment you get right into the super. That is so much damage. Volzar's working on a perfect, and this might be it. One more hit and it's a perfect KO.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely insane start here. Invis was doing really well in game 1, and now all of a sudden, we're into game 2. Round 1's already a perfect. Invis definitely got me feeling a lot of pressure here. And man, Volzar, he is in it right now. We saw him smile at the beginning. Look at that. Doing a little shimmy after getting hit by that Shoryuken. Just really brushing that one off.
Hey, this all this damage. Nice little overhead. Not gonna lead to much here, but Invis kind of struggling. I mean, we can see the difference in the punish game between these two players. When Volzar gets a hit, he's usually able to convert pretty well. We've seen Invis get one really decent punish, but it was off of a drive impact. All right, this shouldn't connect here. This should be a punish. No, he didn't hold block. He just didn't block. It wasn't a combo. It wasn't a combo.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's crazy too, is like you could really see Invis fall apart. Like that, the game one, pretty solid, right? And then as soon as game two started, Volzar felt like he had all the answers, all the right button presses, his timing on point, and just really kind of ran over Invis. But you know what? You take those games, you learn from them, you move forward here. As we take a look at this last round in game one, it really came down to the wire too.
So close, but not close enough. Definitely, I don't really know what happened. I think you described it best. Fell apart. I mean, we're seeing the replay here, right? Boom. This was the nice conversion we saw into that super earlier on, and then kind of the end of the round, the perfect was. I mean, that's everything. You know, that's everything.
It's crazy because like it was like one of those few moments where Invis wasn't holding block, probably because they were expecting a grab, because Volzar's been doing really good with those mix-ups, you know, switching from grab into jab or anything in between. And so, I mean, I kind of get Invis probably just felt a lot of pressure on the offensive end, because Volzar, man, once they kind of got to that zone, they just kind of went crazy. And we saw the end result there, a 2-0. They're going to be moving on to the next part of bracket here. They're actually playing the winner of P-Town Hero. And, oh, actually, they're going to be playing P-Town Hero. Quan the Don actually going down 2-0 himself. That's a great tag, by the way.
Yeah, Quan the Don. That is good. The Don.
The Don. I feel like you call yourself the Don, you can't be losing round two winners.
I feel that the only person I call the Don is Hungry Box. That's the Don. When you got the chain on and the turtleneck, I'm like,
I feel like H-Box is one of the few people who could make a fedora work simply because his fan base would love him regardless. It does not matter what anybody else says. His fan base would be like, I'm buying a fedora now too. And people are like, what?
It starts going around saying, my lady, and it's fine because it's the H-Fam. The H-Fam is different.
Oh, jeez.
Cut from different cloths.
Hungry Box is branded fedoras.
But this is good, now that I'm thinking about it. Already with the matches that we've seen, we're already seeing a decent amount of character variety, which is nice. You know, I feel like one of the best things about new games is kind of like, even within the first week of, let's say, like Dragon Ball FighterZ, people kind of figured out pretty quickly that like Cell was busted, Android 16 was really strong at the start, Kid Buu as well, and then you would see a lot of the teams that were forming at the beginning of that game's lifespan were, you know, different shades of the same thing. But I think with Street Fighter, we actually have a good breadth of character, what's the word?
Diversity?
Diversity, thank you. Character diversity. I had a huge brain fart there.
It's okay,
but
don't worry.
Diversity is good. The diversity is good.
I'm here to clean up. I got you. But anyway, getting into our next match here, we got Sensei.
Sensei.
For those familiar, if you're coming here from Smash Bros, you know that this is a Snake player who's definitely retired, definitely doesn't play the game anymore, 100% retired. And the other side, we got Intarian Sage. Again, this is someone I'm not familiar with, but again, you know what, Street Fighter 6, kind of relatively new here in the Collision crowd. I mean, also just relatively new because it's a new game. So we're going to see how this one plays out here.
All right, Sensei. I wonder who Sensei plays. Oh, looks like I can see it here. A Juri and a Cammy might be the matchup we have coming up here. Okay.
Cammy looks so sick in this game.